The Czech Republic has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in Europe, and there are many reasons why. Visit with us its extremely popular capital, Prague. Fairy tale towns and castles, world-known spa cities, and taste with us amazing Czech cuisine and beer. No matter if you're looking for beautiful nature, world's top museums, or extraordinary tourist attractions, the Czech Republic has it all. Haven't you already decided where to go on your visit to the Czech Republic? Discover with us the best places to see in this beautiful country, which offers endless tourist attractions. Number 1. Kutná Hora. Kutná Hora is a small town located only about 70 kilometers from Prague. This picturesque town used to be one of the most important silver mining centers in the Middle Ages and is dominated by the Church of St. Barbara, the patron of miners. Its construction lasted more than 500 years as it began in 1388 and was completed only in 1905. Right next to the church is a Jesuit college, which was built between 1667 and 1750. And inside you can find a beautiful art gallery. You cannot miss the Sedlec Ossuary, a Roman Catholic chapel containing the skeletons of between 40 and 70,000 people artistically used to decorate its interior. It is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the Czech Republic and is also known as the Church of Bones. Considering that Kutná Hora is a little town today, it might seem unbelievable that between the 13th and 16th century, it competed with Prague for financial and political dominance. Number 2. Český Krumlov. Český Krumlov offers you a unique opportunity to experience what the medieval towns between 14th and 17th century used to look like. Its architecture combines Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. The most popular tourist attraction in the city is Český Krumlov Castle, which dates to 1240. It is surrounded by the beautiful gardens in the Lake Baroque style with a lovely cascading fountain. The theater from 1767, which you can find inside the castle, is one of the most beautiful Baroque theaters in the world. Visit also St. Vitus Church, impressive Gothic church, and burial place of important Bohemian families. The historic town is full of museums, galleries, restaurants, and cafes, which you will find pleasurable. For those who enjoy sporting activities, we recommend rafting down the Vltava River. Do not forget to taste famous Czech beer. It has been brewed in Český Krumlov since the 14th century. Number 3. Karlštejn Castle. Karlštejn Castle is one of the most beautiful castles in the Czech Republic. Located within 45-minute drive from Prague, this Gothic castle is a perfect place for a relaxing day trip. Charles IV, the King of Bohemia, and the Holy Roman Emperor ordered the construction of the castle in 1348. The construction was complete in 1365 when the Chapel of the Holy Cross, containing 129 paintings, was consecrated. You must take a guided tour to visit the castle's interior, where you can also admire the private and representative rooms of Emperor Charles IV, who used it as a representative residence. If you want to enjoy an exclusive view from the highest point of the castle, visit 60 meters high Great Tower. Because it is located on a hilltop, you must walk for about 30 minutes from a fairy tale-like village full of souvenir shops and cute restaurants. Number 4. Mariánské Lázně. Mariánské Lázně is a beautiful spa town full of parks, romantic colonnades, charming pavilions, cozy cafes, and impressive hotels. During the town's golden era from 1870 to 1914, many colorful hotels were constructed, which surround town's parks. There are 40 mineral springs in the town, and the healing spring water is used to cure disorders of kidneys or metabolic disorders, among many others. The town's must-see attraction is a singing fountain and a daily program of music played as the fountain springs into life. What an unusual experience! The neo-Baroque main colonnade, completed in 1889, is an iconic structure of the town and is decorated with a series of ceiling frescoes. The town is a perfect example of the late 19th century architecture and many notable figures, such as the Russian Tsar Nicholas II or Winston Churchill spent holidays here. When you come to Mariánské Lázně, do not forget to visit famous spa town Karlovy Vary, which is only a 40-minute drive away. Number 5. Liberec. Liberec is the 5th largest city in the Czech Republic, and its picturesque old town is full of colorful houses and late 19th century buildings. The most outstanding structure is a neo-Renaissance city hall, completed in 1893. It has a richly decorated facade and 65-meter-high tower. Another important tourist attraction is 94 meters high Lednice Tower, which is a combination of a television transmitter, hotel, and restaurant. It was completed in 1973, and you can get here either by a car or by a cable car. Lednice Cableway belongs to the oldest in the Czech Republic. It operates since 1932. Liberec is a heaven for all those who love winter sports and for a really unforgettable experience. Take a dog sled tour and enjoy the snowy landscapes of Liberec. Taste delicious slow-roasted duck with red cabbage and Czech dumplings. It is undoubtedly the most popular Czech dish. Number 6. Olomouc. Olomouc, located on the Morava River, is one of the most beautiful and well-preserved cities in the Czech Republic. The city's triangular-shaped main square is full of colorful historic buildings and is dominated by Holy Trinity Column, which was built by Olomouc citizens. Its height is astonishing 35 meters, and its bottom part houses a seasonally accessible chapel. Another interesting tourist attraction is the 15th century City Hall, with a 75-meter high tower, which you can walk up and enjoy amazing views of the city. Next to the tower, you can find the astronomical clock. However, the original 15th century clock was destroyed in the end of the Second World War. Today's replacement was completed in 1955, and instead of saints, it features proletarians such as farmers or factory workers. Another unique monument of Olomouc is a set of 6 Baroque fountains. Do not miss impressive Hill Fort Monastery, which houses a military hospital today. However, from April to September, you can visit it every first Saturday of the month, taking a guided tour. You can't visit Olomouc without tasting its cheese. It is stinky, but delicious. Number 7. Karlovy Vary. The most visited spa town in the Czech Republic, it is named after Charles IV, Holy Roman Emperor and the King of Bohemia, who founded the city in the 14th century. The city is full of impressive neoclassical and Art Nouveau villas and beautiful colonnades. The most attractive is the Mill Colonnade, one of the city's symbols. The structure has 124 Corinthian columns and 12 statues representing 12 months of the year. Karlovy Vary has over 80 springs. The hottest have temperatures above 74. The shopping is one of the favorite activities in this charming spa town, where you can find not only international fashion brands, but also famous Czech Bohemian crystal products known for their brilliance. There are plenty of restaurants along the river, which makes for a romantic dining experience. The city is also famous for the International Film Festival, running from 1946. It is held every year in August. Does this town look familiar to you? Some scenes of the James Bond movie, Casino Royale, were shot here. Number 8. Lednice Chateau. The impressive Lednice Chateau, built in English neo-Gothic style, is the most beautiful castle of Lednice Velice complex. It belonged to the noble house of Liechtenstein from 13th century until 1945. Today it is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the Czech Republic. You can visit the castle, and inside you can see turquoise social hall, the red smoking room, or a spiral staircase carved from one tree. The chateau is surrounded by one of Europe's largest parks, where you can find a lake and enjoy a romantic cruise through the Lednice Chateau Park, or a horse-drawn carriage. In the park you can find the 60-meter high Turkish tower, the minaret, which was built at the end of the 18th century. If you want to enjoy a stunning view from its top, you have to walk up 302 stairs. Number 9. Brno. Brno is the second largest city in the Czech Republic, dominated by the 20th century Gothic Revival Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul, with 2 impressive 84-meter-high towers and beautiful 13th century Spielberg Castle, which used to be a fortress, then a prison, then a barracks, and today it houses the Brno City Museum. Do not miss the triangular-shaped Freedom Square with the plaque column from 1689, which is a reminder of plaque outbreaks in Brno. A must-visit attraction is Via Tugendhat, one of the earliest examples of modern architecture in Europe. It was built between 1928 and 1930 for a wealthy and influential Tugendhat family. The interiors have been equipped with exact replicas of the original furnishings, and you can admire the via taking a guided tour. However, due to the great interest, book your tickets at least 4 months in advance. If you come to Brno during Christmas time, taste Czech Trdelník, rolled dough Christmas pastry topped with sugar and walnut mix. Number 10. Prague. Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic, is one of the world's most popular tourist destinations. It is full of well-preserved historical buildings and attractive landmarks. Let's start with the castle complex, which houses a few tourist attractions such as Prague Castle, which is the largest ancient castle in the world and serves as an office of the president. The Gothic St. Vitus Cathedral is the largest and most important church in the country. It took almost 600 years to complete this structure, and it is Prague's #1 must-visit place. Another must-visit attraction is the 14th century Charles Bridge, full of artists as well as tourists. It is decorated by Baroque statues, and you can enjoy stunning views of Prague Castle and the Vltava River. Prague's old town is full of colorful buildings and souvenir shops. The favorite meeting point for locals as well as tourists is Old Town Square, where the most famous landmark is the world's oldest astronomical clock, still in operation from 1410. 12 statues of apostles appear every hour of the day at the doorway above the clock. Prague is full of museums containing artworks of old masters such as Kronich or Rembrandt, as well as modern art represented by Picasso, Gustav Klimt, or Czech painter Frank Kupka. To see Prague from a different perspective, we recommend taking romantic Vltava River, sightseeing cruise, and do not miss Christmas markets in winter. There is no better place to celebrate Christmas in Europe than in Prague. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more in the future, leave a comment, give a like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.